Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you've come back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you'll return and to watch more videos. And if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. I really enjoy making these videos, and my whole goal is to share things with others. So if I can make something that will show you how to make something, that's my goal, because I love to share. Well, I'm wanting to say my talent, but I don't consider it talent, it just is. So today I'm here to share with you the projects I made for the Fab 4 Crafting Tools collab. This collab is co-hosted by Deb Hauk, who is Deb Hauk's Crafty Cottage, and Paige, who is Stamp Girl. Thank you, both of you ladies, for hosting this fun collaboration each month. This one it's called Fab 4 Crafting Tools, and it is making projects using dies, punches, embossing folders, and masks, or sometimes called stencils. Today I used dies, punches, and embossing folders. So you'll see that in my projects. Didn't use any masks, although I could have, but yeah, I didn't. So I have two projects to share with you today. This is the last of my Christmas cards. I made 6 different Christmas cards for this year. I just went on a crafting weekend with my sister, and I did a lot of prep work ahead of time, and I came home with 125 completed cards, so it was a lot of fun. So you've already seen 4 of the cards that I made, and these are the last 2. I made 20 each of 5 of the cards, and then the one I did for the purple collab, I made 25 because that's how many envelopes came in the package. So these are for my Fab 4 crafting tools. And for one of the cards, I used this bundle from the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. It's a holiday mini. This is the Bright Baubles bundle. The only stamp I used was Merry and Bright, but I used these dies, which are a lot of fun. I used this one, and then this outline die. There's actually 4 dies here, an outline and an inside. So you'll see that on one of my cards. And for the other card, I used the Penguin Place bundle, which is this very cute stamp set, and this punch, a penguin punch. This one, I think these guys are adorable. I love penguins. So I had fun working with this. And then I also used, I think it's called Picture This. Yeah, Picture This. I used this die. This one die cuts 3 windows out of a piece all at the same time. And then this one is fun. You'll see some fun things in the annual catalog done with this and with some of the animal stamps. But I used this one, and with it I used my stitched rectangles. So let me show you the cards that I made. The first one with the Bright Baubles. This is my card. This card base is cherry cobbler. I cut a layer of cherry cobbler that is, the card's 5.5 by 4 1/4. The layer is 5 1/4 by 4. I embossed this with my wood grain, I can't remember what it's called, wood planks or wood grain embossing folder. And then I used my blending brush to blend ink on here. So this looks different than the card base, but this is cherry cobbler ink. And I used my Wink of Stella to splatter some little sparkles on there. And then I cut out this die in white and the back one in a pattern paper. Put a little gem on there. And then I popped this up. This is right from the stamp set that these dies go with, Merry and Bright. And for my envelope, I stamped that on the front, and then I took some of the same paper from the same pack, not the same paper because I used all of that, but to do the flap of my envelope. And on the inside, I just did this. I thought I stamped them on the inside. There's not like what I consider a good inside stamp on this. I do have some in a couple of other dice stamp sets, so I might do that. So that was my first one. And here's my second one. This is the Picture This die, and then I cut this out with a rectangle, the stitched rectangles. behind it, so this penguin, there's a celebration catalog going on right now, and one of the things that's in it that you can get for free is some penguin paper that's absolutely adorable. This this color I think is Fresh Freesia, and this was the back of one of the really fun papers. And these little penguins, if you can see, they're sparkly. I punched them out of black glimmer paper. I punched out their little feet using pumpkin pie. And then I stamped the antlers and the hat and the scarf and the presents. And I fussy cut those. This is the tree punch. And then there's a new tree embossing folder that doesn't go with this, but I embossed them to get texture on those trees. And then these are garden green, and I sponged ink on there too, garden green ink. And then this is one of the stamps from the stamp set, Be Cool, Be Chill, Be Merry. And that's popped up on dimensionals. This little penguin guy also is popped up on dimensionals. This is the only one where I did this little bow. On the rest of them, I used... see it right here. I used this little bow tie and stamped it on the rest of them. So these were a little bit time consuming to put together, putting together all these little penguins. But I really had fun making this card. I love the penguins. And then this is the inside. This is the little bow. This guy is stamped on all the other 19 of my cards because I liked it better than this. So I used, this is Real Red, Misty Moonlight, and then my black. Oh, this is Cinnamon Cider. The little antlers are Cinnamon Cider. And the little bow is Misty Moonlight. His little feet that are stamped here are Pumpkin Pie, the same as the cardstock that's used on the outside. And for the envelope, I put this on there. This is kind of the same as, this is the same way I stamped the little guy on the inside of the card, and then this is the sentiment stamp that's on the outside of the card. So these were my two cards for the Fab 4 Crafting Tools collaboration for the month of August. I'm really glad that I chose to focus my stamping weekend on Christmas cards. Usually I have all good intentions and Christmas cards never get made. So now I have 125 Christmas cards that I can get sent out this year. Now the next chore will be to get them all sent out because that's a lot of cards. So please check out the other ladies below who are participating in this collaboration. I can't wait to see what everyone made. Thank you so much to Deb and Paige for hosting this. This is one of my favorite collabs because I use dies, punches, and embossing folders on almost every card. So this one is really easy for me to think of projects to do because I'm already using those tools anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and check out all the others that are linked below and have a wonderful day.